Hello everybody, it's Bea from Bespoke Crafts and welcome to my channel. Before I start and talk about this card and this fabulous stamp, this stamp set from Pink Ink Designs, I'd like to thank everybody for subscribing. If you're watching the intro and you haven't yet subscribed, please consider doing so. It is free and it really does help my channel. My numbers are growing steadily, which I absolutely think is absolutely fantastic, so thank you very much. So yeah. The other bits are, please select the like button if you're enjoying the content of the video, share the video if you wish, give us a comment. I love reading your comments and answering your comments, subscribe, notification bell. I think that's it. Anyway, I saw Deb Hallett show a small video showing this amongst other new stamps that have just come out from Pink Ink Designs, and there are a couple of other ones that I would like, but I shan't get them all at once. But I just couldn't resist this. I absolutely adore it. Absolutely adore it. Anyway, so I've just made the card. So there you go. I went a completely different route with colouring it, which you'll see on the video. I think it took about, I don't know, 45 minutes to make. I might put some dimension gloss, this was the one that I'm using, on the glass and on the bottle. I don't know yet. And obviously I'll put a sentiment on later. I just think she's adorable. Absolutely. So anyway, I'm going to go do the editing now. So I hope you stay with me for the make of this brilliant stamp set. So thank you very much for Pink Ink Designs for coming out with it. Doesn't say who's made it, who designed it. Whoever designed it, you're brilliant, and the others are as well. So yeah, it's from the Spawner series. So just another quick look. So there. Anyway, I'm going to go do the editing now, and I shall talk to you in a second. Bye for now, everybody. Hello everybody, I'm on the voiceover now. I'm in the lounge, so you'll hear Merlin. He's actually sat on top of his cage. Anyway, back to the card. What I've decided to do is sort of like do splats around the image to colour it. So I've never done this before. So first of all, I'm taking an outline and very, very faintly going round the outside of the stamp, and then also the lighter areas where the orangutang's faces, hands and the feet, because that's where there's obviously not a lot of fur, so it's going to be paler. So that's just what I'm doing now. I've decided to use Distress Oxides. That clambering noise, that metally noise, is Merlin walking around his cage. So I've just used a variety of really warm colours. I was planning to use the, I think it's antique linen, for the arms, excuse me, and for the the face and the feet. That's Merlin now banging on his box. So yeah, I'm literally just smudging around the outside and the inside of the lightly penciled image that I've done. We know that's your box. I'm just using a variety of colours just to see how I want it to turn out. Distress oxides are ideal for this. Excuse me, I've got a frog in my throat. What doing? He's gone back in now. I was going to put him in his cage and go in my craft room, but then as I stood up, he got out his cage again. Hello. So I can't remember the name of the colours that I'm using, but you'll be able to see what they are off the screen. I got this stamp yesterday. It is absolutely stunning. Absolutely love it. Love, love, love. I'd also like the puffin one and the seagull one. I'm using my heat gun there to dry off, just so I get those layers of colours. And as every time that I've used this heat gun, please remember to unplug it when you use it. It can just burst into flames apparently. So safety first always. And literally as soon as I've finished using it, turn around and unplug it. So as you can see, the colours are building up nicely, the layers are there. And that's the good thing about the distress. If you dry them off, you get the layered coloured effect of them. They are one of my favourite inks. So I got this stamp yesterday, and I had to use it straight away. I absolutely love it. So here we go, and I'm going to stamp down now, but I'm not going to use black. It's a Nouveau, and I think it's called Acorn Brown. So I'll stamp it down a couple of 3 times. And you'll see, excuse me, see me wiping the stamp down to prep it, because it's a new stamp. They have the products on from manufacturer. So just use your fingers over it and rub it over just to get them off. At this point, I'm thinking that's not dark enough. I really don't want to go black. I'm adamant I'm not going to go black with it. So this is where I use the Distress Oxide, and that's made a massive difference. Massive difference. You see all the features coming out on the feet as well. A quick clean up. I still haven't finished. I'm looking at it now. It's missing something. So I decided to put a little bit of black soot around. Not a lot, just to add that little bit of depth around the outside of it. It really has made a difference to the image. It's amazing, just adding one colour that's completely different makes the image change. So it's Wednesday and it's 9:05 in the morning. And is that Monty just come in? No, I think it's Coco. So what I'm doing now is I'm going over the eyes and I'm using the black Ohuhu markers. So I've done his eyes in black, and the good thing about this, when I've realised when I've done it, I'm going to then use the white marker, and I've changed the way the angle of what he's looking. So now he's looking to the to the left hand side, which I think is quite cute. So now I'm just going to colour in using the Ohuhu markers. I don't know what colour I'm going to be using at this point. I'm just literally taking them out and having a go. There is his fingernails. And that's me just noticing he's got toenails. Yeah, his toenails over at the other side as well. So literally just feathering the colour up. Because around where I'm feathering it from will be the darkest area. And then I'll use a lighter colour just to blend that through. Hello? What doing? What doing? Where are you going? Starts twitching his head about when he's going to go for a fly. That was Merlin, not me. We've got Merlin it's like a little acrylic box. It's not little, it's a big acrylic box on the side of his cage, which he's banging on. And we feed him from there because he had his food bowls and he would just throw food all over, literally. And he can't do it in this. And yeah. So he stands at the top of it or around the side of it, banging it. So again, I'm just going to add some more depth of colour. To the image itself, just to bring out the colours that I think, well, that I want to use for this card. Hello. I don't want to take away all of the the white from the card, but I don't want to. I want it still to look mottled. Morning, Coco. So I am going to use the the bottle and the glass for the image. I've stamped it out in Memento. I'm trying to watch what I'm doing now, so I'm keeping up with this this voiceover. And Merlin's up to something. I'm not sure what he's up to. If you hear a flutter and I've gone, it's because he's done something. Who's gorgeous? Who's gorgeous? So the bottle has actually got the feet, well, the toes around it. So the bottle's being held by the foot. So I'm just colouring them in the same as I've done with the image. And I'm using 2 greens for the bottle. Merlin cannot, I don't know why, get to the floor from his cage. He can. I've got ropes hanging down so he could climb down it. He could fly onto the floor. I've got a big triangle that he can climb down. But he will not do it. I don't know why. So I'm just doing the label now, again in 2 different reds. And I think I use the same reds for the glass as well. Hello, back at you. Hey, hello. Hello, everybody. We've just bought a travel cage with him for him to to go away in the mobile home. God knows what that's going to be like. We'll see. It'll be interesting, won't it? You're coming down now. Here. I didn't realise how long I'd spent on colouring these these 2 little images. So I have sped it up. I'm just using a really pale grey and a blender just to do the glass now. So I'm going to fussy cut out. I'm using my little Cutby scissors. Yeah, so they're not difficult images to cut out. I sped this up quite a lot. I do spend a good bit of time cutting them out. I also don't leave white edges. I don't like to see them. And they're just positioning down. I also did, and I'm not sure, I must have not knocked it out. I used a gold pen to do a line above and below the label, actually on the label itself, and then just did some squiggly lines for gold writing on the bottle, which you'll see. And just going around the edges. But I'm going around the edges where the green is in green, and where the red is in red, and where the pale for his skin is in the pale colour that I used. And I'm just using the black just to go around for the rest of the colour, for the bottom, for the glass, if I can remember what it is. So I'm going to use foam tape to give the 3D effect as he's holding this glass in the bottle. I use a tiny little bit on the bottom of the glass, which you'll see in a minute when I lift it off. It's only a very slight slither. I'll leave it on the back of the card, which is good because it's in position there. I don't know whether you can see it's there, but it's there on his hand there. Just putting a bit of glue on it. And I'm using the Gina Connect glue. I have to say, by far, this is my favourite glue. I use the Nouveau glue. This dries just, you don't need a lot. So I'm putting Distress Glaze over it, and it makes the colours pop unbelievably. I should have done it before I put the bottle and the glass on, but it was a bit of an afterthought. But it really does. It makes the card, it makes it waterproof, but it makes the texture of the card change, which is what I really like. So just cutting the matte layer down to size. And I changed my panels, are normally 5 1/4 by 5 1/4, and I changed it down to 5 because I wanted the image to be quite small. And then just using the Collall glue to stick down with. I do like this glue as well. So we are coming to the end of the video. I hope you've enjoyed this. I have loved doing this image. I will definitely be using it again and again. So yeah, so please remember to subscribe if you haven't already. I really would appreciate that. It does help my channel, pushes the videos out to other crafters, which I really do appreciate as well. And again, that helps my channel. Press the like button for me, notification bell, share if you like, leave a comment. So there you go. So here is the Orangutangle, I can't pronounce it, birthday card. So thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll see you for the next one. Bye for now. Bye.